It means everything to me. I mean, I really care about this place, and the things I learned here really launched my career and really changed my life, being a first-generation college student. So being recognized by the university with the Distinguished Award, I was totally blown away when I was told about it. I'm humbled by it, and it's just something that I really, really cherish.
Being recognized in this way is very humbling. I know there's a lot of great, distinguished people being recognized, and I just feel honored to be part of that.
My uncle received this award. He graduated in the 1930s, and given the number of people that have graduated, to me it's really humbling and a great honor.
This award means so much to me because professors that I worked with 30 years ago and studied under have seen what my accomplishments have been, and it means enough to them where they took the time to nominate me. So just knowing that I've had that kind of impact just means the world to me.
I think the impact that I hope that I can make is through the education and giving back to the university and supporting fellowships and the like at the school. Engineering will benefit students in the future, well into the future. And I think we gotta keep good educators engaged, and the fellowship that my wife and I have established here, I hope is in some way, small way, does that.
I have been impacted by other alum who have seen something in me and invested energy to mentor me and help me throughout my career. And so the impact that I would like to make is being able to do that for somebody else. So whether that's just offering them a piece of advice that helps them land a job after college, or inspiring them to take another way with their career, maybe a career shift or a path they hadn't otherwise considered, that would mean the world to me, to be able to impact someone's life in that way.
One of my mentors says, when you get to the top floor of success, make sure you send the elevator back down for somebody else. And so the reason I've chosen to stay engaged is I want to be engaged, I want to give back. I love being engaged with the students, I love being engaged with the Engineering Advisory Council, and being able to help prepare that road for somebody else behind me, because it wasn't too long ago that I was that first generation student that didn't have an idea of what was going on. And so that's why I've chosen to remain engaged, to give back to the university that's given so much to me.
Today I actually taught a class, and when I see them, it reminds me of where I was 30 years ago, and it really makes me want to give back to them and hopefully inspire them to go pursue their own dreams.
One of the biggest things for me from an impact standpoint initially started out because I saw CU as kind of an anchor tenant of the tech industry here. It was kind of just getting started, and I thought it was important for CU to play a key role in that. So that was kind of what originally brought me to it. And then more lately, it's just CU's long legacy of sustainability work, and taking both the engineering mindset with sustainability and thinking about how can those two come together to better the world.
You talk all the time about mentors and the fact that you can get a mentor and they can help guide you. Well, you know what? It's a two-way street. As a mentor, I actually get a lot out of mentees. I get a lot out of listening to the students. I get a lot out of even my colleagues on the Engineering Advisory Council and being engaged with the staff and what they're doing and what's happening there. That gives me ideas, gives me different ideas about leadership and different ways of thinking about things. It's really about iron sharpening iron, and what I get back is I get sharpened by the engagement with the university and the people here.
I think just that inspiration and realizing that we come from such a strong community and there's not that many like CU. So I think being able to come back and to learn from my peers and to hear them speak and to hear how they solve problems and their mindset from what they developed while at CU as well as afterwards is just so impressive. And it just makes me strive to be a stronger engineer, a stronger buff, a stronger person. So I just feel really inspired and impacted by all the amazing things that we're doing on campus and thereafter. So.
It's been important for me to remain engaged with the university. First doing a little bit of volunteering in the classroom, which then ultimately led to some time with the New Venture Challenge and Silicon Flatirons, and then ultimately almost a decade of teaching. And what really draws me back are the students. Remember being a student here and how important it was to have the community involved and how much I got from the community. So I wanted to be part of that.
At the end of the day, the one thing I've learned on this journey is that no one gets here alone. Success is a community-built thing. And so if you're going to be in community, it means you have to you receive, but you also have to give. And to me, that's really the essence of it, and that's why I'm here.
just to stay involved at the college and to continue to meet amazing alumni as well as current students just really warms the heart, as well as makes me feel like a forever buff, and as if there's this lifelong community that I can continue to give back to as well as to continue to be supported by.
Yeah, it's quite an honor to be here tonight, and I really appreciate all the university's done for this community, does for the students, and for those attending tonight.
I just want to thank you all for the recognition this evening. I think Boulder is such a fun place to be, and being a CU buff means a lot to me, so I'm really excited to be here.